maybe Bin Laden or Al-Qaeda. My life is not in the hands of those people. My life is in the hand of my Lord.
Tackling extremism, the primary aim of Dr. Mohammed Tahir Al-Qadri. The cleric from Pakistan issued a fatwa, a religious ruling denouncing terrorism, earlier this year. Today, he came to spread his message at Warwick University.
Overall aim of this event is basically de-radicalization of youth and spiritualization of youth, to present them the moderate, peaceful vision of Islam. That all these Western countries, this Britain, North America, Europe, whichever, wherever you are living, since you are enjoying all rights, all freedoms according to Constitution, as other non-Muslim communities are enjoying, there's no difference. And I have no hesitation in saying you are enjoying the rights and freedoms much better than many other Muslim and Arab countries.
Sheikh Mohammed Tahir Al-Qadri takes the stage to a packed auditorium, preaching peace and love, also tolerance, but not for radical extremists.
They become extremists, they become terrorists, they become violent, they become militant. So if you adopt this kind of character, your every single mandatory act of worship would be rejected, would be rejected, would be rejected. I'm trying to spiritualize you so that every single person of you may become de-radicalized.
This is Al-Hidayah, an Islamic retreat at the University of Warwick in Britain, featuring lectures by the influential Pakistani cleric. He runs a multimedia empire that showcases his lectures in Pakistan, but in Britain, he is promoting his recent fatwa on terrorism. A comprehensive 600-page religious edict that harshly condemns terror attacks, condemning suicide attackers to hell and disowning them from Islam. Available online in English, Arabic, and Urdu, the fatwa meticulously sources the Quran and other classical Islamic texts. It's viewed as arguably the most comprehensive theological rejection of terrorism to date, something a silent Muslim majority has long demanded, he says.
The reality is that they were waiting for a long time to get this kind of voice. Their hearts had become desert. And their spirits and their souls, they were thirsty. And unfortunately, the peaceful people are always silent. They don't create news.
Al-Qadri also loudly tackles women's rights, among other things, saying women should be allowed to pray with men in mosques with no separation, a point he makes with humor.
They don't feel need of any curtain when they send them to market for grocery and for shopping. No curtain there. For their social gatherings, no curtain. When they come to learn something, 10-foot high wall is between them.
To another leading figure who's trying to also open closed minds, Islamic scholar Sheikh Mohammed Tahir Al-Qadri, who has issued a powerful fatwa against terrorism. He'll tell us why now, in a moment. And joining me now from London is Sheikh Mohammed Tahir Al-Qadri. Afraid for your own life?
I'm not afraid of any human being on the surface of earth. I am working for the good cause, for prayer of my Lord, my Creator. I am working for a peaceful atmosphere for humanity. I am working to bridge up the East and West and Muslim world and the Western world, to remove the hatreds, to remove all misunderstandings. And I am working and striving for the peace, bringing the peace back to the minds of people, to the spirits of people, while fighting against every kind of divisions and clashes.
All right.
So this is a good cause. I am not afraid of anybody. It depends upon whatever my Lord wants. If I have to live, I will live. Otherwise, I'm not afraid of this circumstance.
And on that
Anybody who is afraid of these situations, he will never write these kind of fatwas. He will never declare this kind of truth is truth. One have to live for truth and to die for truth.
And on that note,
to communicate the message of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and just to communicate to mankind the message of Quran, then Islam does not stand for any kind of violence. Islam does not stand for any kind of militancy. Islam does not stand for any kind of terrorism. Islam does not stand for any kind of brutality. This is Islam, which introduced the whole mankind with mercy, with peace, with global unity, and with dignity of mankind.
Muhammad Tahir al-Qadri is a very well-known scholar, not only in Pakistan, but throughout the Muslim world, and increasingly in recent years in the West.
Where the Muslims, the Jews, the Christians, and other religions, all of those religions should pray, should live in their mosque, temple, synagogue, and church under the same roof. And they should sit there in a joint council to give a message of peace to whole mankind together. Basic relationship between the Muslim countries and non-Muslim countries is not the relationship of war. It is the relationship of neutrality. Whole world, originally, on the basic original relationship with Muslim countries are neutral countries.